Alright guys, welcome to your 26th Ruby tutorial, and in this lesson I want to finish up talking about regular expressions, at least for now. Now I need to talk to you guys about one more topic involving regular expressions, and that's decision making using regular expressions. So say that you were making a website and you wanted the user to sign up with a name and a password and everything. Say you were making a website like Facebook or something where they needed to input their name like Bucky Roberts. Well, what we could do is we could test this string, which would be their name, and we could like make sure it didn't include any weird symbols like dollar signs and I don't know, like numbers or anything. So the first thing we would do is we would need to make sure that their name didn't include any numbers like Bucky 67. So let's go ahead and do that right now. So let's just go ahead and print out on the screen your, wow, I messed that up already. Excellent. Your name cannot contain numbers, and we want to check if their name contain numbers. So we would go ahead and write an if statement, and now go ahead and just write a name with a number in it, like Bucky 45. Obviously, this can't be someone's name, so we want to test against this using regular expressions. Now, I'm going to introduce you guys to a special type of operator, and that's the equal sign and the little squiggly. Now, it's the very top left key on your keyboard, in case you never saw it before. I think it's actually called the tilde. I think they use it in like Mexico or something. I don't know what it's really used for. But what this does in Ruby is it's used whenever you want to compare to a regular expression. So basically, we want to test for any numbers. So make your regular expression and make your group from the range 0 to 9. So basically, this is a group 0 to 9, which basically looks for any number. Now, we're basically looking for any number in this string right here, and if we find a number in their string, then obviously we need to give them an error message because you can't have numbers in your name. So go ahead and hit enter, and our output, your name cannot contain numbers, obviously. So that is a very simple way that we can use decision making using the equals little tilde and then giving it a range to check by. Now, another cool thing that you can do is you can actually use a method called match if this tilde thing is kind of confusing, and this is what I prefer to do as well. So let's go ahead and think of another example other than names, because I mean the difference between names and usernames can get kind of confusing. So say that we wanted the user to enter their telephone number for whatever reason. So let's go ahead and write something on the screen, and let's say we want to test, we want to make sure that the telephone number that they give us, it doesn't contain letters, because your number can't be like 486 apple pie 74. It just doesn't make sense. I'm sorry. So let's go ahead. Telephone number can't contain letters. Explanation point. So now what we want to do is we want to use our decision making skills to go ahead and finish this function. So if, and now input their phone number like 486 beans and pie 34. That seems like a nice number to me. Now instead of this little equals tilde, we want to use the match method. Now as a parameter in the match method, we need to give it a regular expression. So again, remember, like I said, every regular expression starts and ends with that forward slash. Now, in between these forward slashes, we need to say, okay, all characters. So what we can do is we can give it a group of A, B, C, D, E. No. We learn a little shortcut, and that is just A to Z. Now what this is going to do is it's going to check, does this string have any characters in it? If so, then give them this error message. That's basically all we're saying here. Let's go ahead and hit enter and check it out. It says telephone number cannot contain letters because this telephone number 486 beans and pie 34 does indeed contain a lot of letters. So now let's just go ahead and verify this by writing an actual real telephone number. So 454 5634. So now check it out. Our new telephone number is 454 5634. Now even though it contained this little hyphen right here, what we were doing is we were checking whether it contained any letters. So this is an indeed a value, or what's the word I'm looking for? A valid telephone number. There we go. I was about to say valuable. This is indeed a valid telephone number since even though it contains a hyphen, it does not contain letters. So let's go ahead and hit enter and check it out. No error message whatsoever. So there you go. There's the basic concept of how to use regular expressions in decision making. Again, whenever you want to match a string against a regular expression, to see if, maybe it contains any numbers or letters, you can either use the equals tilde or you can use this match function. Now, to be honest, there are subtle differences. They aren't the exact same thing, but for the concept of this tutorial, I'm just going to say they're the exact same thing. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video when we are going to be done talking about regular expressions.